For someone in Miami in the 1950s to try to implement a program where blacks are brought into the arts in a public way, not to mention with white people as well, was unheard of and very risky.
Who was to say, because we were African Americans, that we could be exempt from the fine arts?
The Fine Arts Conservatory broke all the barriers.
They wanted to see you succeed, and I thought that was one of the best things that happened to me since I was born.
The conservatory was this island of integration.
The Fine Arts Conservatory became my second home.
White and black teachers working together with white and black kids in the early 1950s is unprecedented.
We didn't know that we were different, but we definitely knew that we were special because that's what we were taught.
It's Thursday, and I'm looking up at the Eiffel Tower.
My inspiration for the Fine Arts Conservatory really originated in Paris. I went to Paris in the summer of 1949 to study at the Fontainebleau. I studied with Nadia Boulanger, who taught Aaron Copland, George Gershwin, and even me. I noticed that there was no segregation there. And after Arnold, my husband, and I returned from Paris, we had a different view of sociability. And when we came back and saw there was so much regulation of the races being separated, I knew that I couldn't teach the way I had taught before in Miami, that I had to open it up to anyone who was gifted, no matter what economy they were in or what their race was.
My mother was a rabid integrationist. My mother was on a mission, and her mission was to bring music and art and dance to South Florida, but to bring it to everyone, not just white people.
The Fine Arts Conservatory that was started by Ruth Greenfield in 1951 was a blessing to this town. In fact, a blessing to the country, because here was a white woman who would come into a black neighborhood and teach black children how to sing and dance and emote and things like that. And during those days, you know, people did not accept that. Segregation was rough.
Black people could not vote without fear of retribution, losing their jobs if they voted, or even worse. You could not attend public places if you were a black person, public beaches, parks, swimming pools were not open to blacks. You could not shop in some stores downtown without being subject to segregation. A black woman could not try on clothes at Bernard's and other department stores here. Blacks could not hold certain jobs. They were not admitted to labor unions. The school system was very, very segregated.
Miami was a deep South city, as deep as you can get in terms of racial segregation. A segregation wall was built in the late 1930s that separated the black half of Northwest 12th Avenue, north of 62nd Street, from the white half. That was the Liberty Square, Liberty City half, to wall off the black people from the white people. A wall was erected as late as 1948 in Coconut Grove that bifurcates a block that separates the white half of the block from the black half of the block.
You wonder, you know, what you did. I mean, you must have done something wrong. And I asked my mother, well, what did we do? Why are we treated like this? And she can give me an answer. She said, you're treated like this because these are the laws, and you were treated like this because you were born a different color.